We're in.
And we're alive. What's up, vapors? Since everyone loves to see me do that, apparently. Oh my god. How's everyone doing this evening? Are we all streamed out yet?
After that 24 hours, I think everybody must be.
I know, I'm surprised we have so many people watching us right now, considering that we literally ended a 24-hour live stream only, what, 5 hours ago?
And
Something
Gaily
like
Bops
that.
is already in.
I know, Gail's here. Oh my god, you guys are troopers. Jules is here.
Wow.
Damn,
Wow.
Gaily, don't you sleep?
Jay looks like a newborn baby. Cheers, mate.
No one likes sleeping, apparently. Except for me. I love sleeping.
He does look a bit like Peter Griffin now, doesn't he?
So, alright, well, who do we have doing the shout-outs this evening? Who wants to go?
Go on, Jay.
Oh,
Come on.
thanks. Okay, shouting out. I shout everybody.
You lazy bastard.
Okay. Good evening to one and all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who do we have today? Tolmac. Good evening, Gaily Bops, as usual. Cunty McFuckoff, how we doing? Jules Macavapes. Good to see you in there last night, Macca. Officially late, officially fashionably late. Well spotted there, Dandemir. You know the score. Shane Davis, good evening. Biscuit Vapes, how we doing? Vaping with Ken. Hello. Jay Jarry, Melody Reeves, how we doing? Good evening. Jonathan Redmond. If there's anybody else that I missed, I'm going to scroll to the bottom just to see. What was that? I just said that. This motherfucker. Yeah. Good evening, man. Vaping Irish, how we doing? Switch My Wicks, vape reviews, how we doing? Good evening, and I'm sort of caught up. If I have missed you off, I do apologise. Just write something in chat. You'll be able to interact with us throughout the show. So, passing it back to the teacher. Nick, over to you.
Right, thank you, Jay, yes. So, yeah, I have quite the buffet today, so I'm going to make it as quick as possible. Okay. First is the Wismec RX2 21700 with the Skynet Pro sub-ohm tank.
Wow.
In there, I've got a liquid called I'm Chad.
I'm
Yeah.
Chad.
Apparently, I'm Chad today.
And that banana looks a bit, sticky uppy.
Yeah? Okay. I think it's in your head, Jay.
Well,
I've got the, what is this, VX200 kit from Og Vape with the Pearl, what is this thing?
Preco tank.
the Preco.
Well, it's called the
disposable.
Jewel.
No,
It's
they've got
called,
their own.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I've got some Juice Head blueberry lemonade in there. Next one is the Goat on top of the Topside Dual. And I've got some, bottle dropping on my desk. AP2, formerly known as Alien Piss.
Yeah. I was speaking about that the other day, about they've rebranded and just called it AP.
Yeah.
Good juice, I like that.
People still call it AP, or Alien Piss, though.
Really
Next
good.
one I've got is the stacked Plan B comp stack thing
Nice.
with the Doc RDA on top of there. It's really, really nice. Very heavy. Dual 18650. And that one I'm vaping. I think I've got some AP in there as well. And I've got this beautiful thing right here.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, this is the Bennett Tool Customs Squarius mod.
Wow.
Solid silver contacts with Juma. If anyone knows what Juma is, you get 10 bonus points. Alliance Tech Blade 24 Evo RDA on top.
Oh, I know it's got your favourite colour squonk bottle in there.
Poiple.
Purple.
In there, I've got some of this. This is Sub-Ohm Salts, California Napa Nectar. It's mango. And last but not least, I've got the Rinco Manto mod with the Hellvape Dead Rabbit RTA on top and some more I'm Chad. That's me. Moving on to Mike's Max because he's only got one setup.
No, I've actually got 3 today.
No.
Yep. I've got the Old Faithful, the Enforcer, with the Recoil Rebel. And on that, I have got, where is it, that one? IVG's Appleberry Crumble.
Nice.
Really nice. Then I'm on the Project Iona, from Project Iona, obviously. That's what they call the Mark 1. And in that, I am on the Chemical Clowns, what is it? Virus, which is a real heavy lime flavour. And then I'm also on Topside Duel with the Drop Dead Bloody Mess. And in that, I've got Blow Elixir's Blow Nut, which is a really nice donut juice. So
Mike, hold up that Enforcer again. Oh, let me see that. You really need a dock tip for the tip there, Mike.
I quite like that tip.
Oh, man. The dock tip is knurled, though. It looks so good.
I don't like nailed drip tips, man.
It's comfortable, I'm telling you. Anyways.
Sod cleaning all that fucking lip crud out of it.
Well, you shouldn't have lip crud in the beginning.
Anyway, I will pass it over to Aiden.
Nice to see everybody. I hope everybody's okay in chat. It's nice to see a number of people who are in the live stream as well, the 24-hour. I'm on the NOVAP, the one where you can mix all your nicotine and your flavours together. I'm absolutely loving this. Is the second one they've sent me because the first one broke. And in that, I've got 2 different flavours. I've got a tobacco in it, and I've also got a Cactus Jack, which is like a citrusy lime and lemon in it. So it's quite nice. I love it the way you can just dial it in. Then I've got the top side, not the Joule, just a single, with some Rochford Project Lemon Lush. This stuff is my favourite liquid. It's gorgeous. This thing is like my new takeout thing. I take it everywhere with me. The battery lasts for days. It takes Nautilus coils. It's the Tyro kit by Vaptio. It just lasts for ages, and it's just a so easy tank to fill. And it's so easy, fits in your top pocket. So I take that with me all over the place. And in that, I've got some VIP triple menthol ice, 18mg in that. Nice, takes your brain off. Then I dug the Snow Wolf Plus out, which I used to love this mod. I used to touch screen. And in this, I have got some Moorish Puff. And it's popcorn and it's the sweet one, which we'll talk a bit more about that a bit later on. But that is my buffet, so I will pass it straight over to the wonderful Jay. And it's nice to see you, brother.
How we doing? Nice to see you guys. Yeah, I haven't got many setups today. I have got a Anakin Zenith mod with a Nautilus 2 on top, and inside that I have got my IVG Appleberry Crumble Doozy Vape Nick Salt Vanilla Custard Mix, which is about 10mg.
Could you have had any more flavours in it?
Lovely. So it's Appleberry Crumble and custard, basically. Loving it. That's why I pointed at Mike when he showed me the Appleberry. In here, I've got some Sibida 420 from Vape and Juice, and I've been vaping on a little bit of that today, just to relax me out a bit. And then I've got another little pod system that I probably shouldn't mention, but yeah, there we go. That's it.
So that's the buffet over.
Yeah, mate. Nick Salt high.
So yeah, oh my God! All right, well, let's just get right into that. So we were all on the 24-hour live stream from Chris Empire Vape Co. and of course Mo, who is absent from our panel this evening because he's asleep. I hope he's asleep after all that coffee. But yeah, we were all on at some point in time. It was a very successful campaign, and they raised. Was it $6,000 just in the PayPal?
In the PayPal, I believe it was just under 6.5.
Wow. And then they're still tallying up the super chats, which I guarantee are over $1,000. I mean, probably $2,000 at least, yeah. I would say, right? So, just truly mind-blowing and amazing. So, what do you guys think? How did you guys have fun on your part of the stream?
Oh yeah, it was a good laugh. It was a good laugh, and again, it was for a brilliant cause.
Absolutely.
Two great charities.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wasn't very well me last night. I had the old Japanese flag going off, and it wasn't that good. So I held off until this morning. So I went on roughly about 11 and stayed right to the end, which was absolutely brilliant. But I did watch a lot of things that went through the night. I kept watching 20 minutes of it and whatever. We've got to, before we get on to Jay's exploits, which were absolutely hilarious, I think we've got to talk about Steve Dilligaff with his eyebrow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Or lack of eyebrow. And eyelashes now.
He actually sent me the picture of him, and this was the post eyebrow removing.
Oh my God! Looks like he's had 10 rounds of Mike Tyson.
Yeah, seriously.
Fucking hell.
Oh.
Well, when she was rubbing it, it was like taking all the eyelid and everything with it.
Ooh.
And then she just yanked.
Ooh.
Well,
Yeah, but Jules had to do it twice, didn't she? Because the first time she actually pulled it the wrong way. So she went with the direction of the eyebrow the first time, and nothing came away. That's probably when the actual eyelashes themselves went.
well, I've later learned that you're not meant to use them on your face because they're super duper sticky and shit.
Really?
Yeah, I read it on the back of the pack that I had. Don't use it on your face. It rips skin off.
Well, if it can rip chest hair out, then yeah, I'm sure. Jay, I'm sure you know all about that.
Mate, it's like I've got a fucking bad case of nappy rash. It's fucking... It's absolutely fucking killing me right now.
You can see him just putting Nivea on it all the way through extreme.
But those two little spots look great.
Smooth as a porn star's ass.
I'm
At one
surprised
point, it just looked like he'd had them shockers. You know when you have an heart attack thing? It just like...
Mate, it fucking felt like that.
Laura was loving it, though.
Yeah, she was nearly pissed at herself at one point, laughing at me. Like, she done one. I was like, yeah, okay, cool, do it. I was like, whoa. Hold on a minute.
Like, yeah, okay, do it.
No.
The first one, yeah, go on, just get it, whatever.
You was flailing around like you was trying to swat wasps out of it.
Mate, at the second one I was, because I was still getting over the shock of the first one. I think I made it worse by fucking holding it down.
Yeah, he stuck it on proper.
Yeah, I think so.
The
Fuck
best
me.
one when he took his top off, he kept holding his nipples. It was raised because I'd only got the sound on a little bit because my wife were asleep. I don't think you can see with him like that.
I didn't want to show my nips.
But there was such a progression. Like, I think out of anyone that did stuff last night, I think Jay probably took the cake because first it started with the beard. Tell him about the beard, Jay.
Oh, yeah. So Dan Demir is actually in chat. A pal of mine, colleague as well. He bought me, thought it'd be funny to buy me a Just for Men beard kit, sandy blonde beard kit, just for like shits and giggles. And I thought nothing, I just left it in the log cabin. I thought, you know what? Live stream, charity do. Let's dye my beard. Yeah, because I quite like the badger thing that goes on because it's quite symmetrical. So I was like, yeah, all right. It didn't do fuck all apart from burn my lip, turn like the rest of my shit ginger, and the white bits just stayed white or grey, whatever you want to call it. It was just bollocks. So I ended up just shaving it off.
But the progression there, it was like, how much did you get for dyeing it? Like 20 pounds?
No, I got £50 for dyeing it.
Okay.
I think I got 20 for shaving it.
Jeez.
Something like that.
Oh, it went the other way around.
Yeah, and I think I didn't get anything for waxing.
No, I think it was, it was 20 pounds per.
Was it? Yeah. Anyway, but also obviously the mongrel went in for donation, and Vic actually won that. He's pleased that he won that. Paid a nice price for that for charity. So all in all, yeah, I didn't do too bad. Couple of £100, I suppose, for a good
Nice
cause.
one.
Plus me, Laura, and Ryan. He put his last fiver in out of his bank.
Yeah, pocket money.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a good night all in all. I stayed up till fucking 6:20.
Oh my god.
I had a few whiskies. We got a little bit wavy, but yeah, it was good. Really good night. It was worth everything. Even now, baby faced and fat chinned or whatever, it was worth it.
Well, you did really, really good, man. I'm proud of you.
So, Nick, they made you take your hat off, didn't they? I think you got 20 quid for that, didn't you?
I know, I got £20 to take my hat off.
And he forgot. It was only meant to be for 20 minutes and left it off.
I left it off for probably an hour. Whatever, doesn't matter.
The best one was when somebody suggested him shaving his beard off. He looked so, hey, whoa, this beard's not going anywhere.
I've been off for $4,000. Damn it.
Hell no. This is staying, all right? This is the little bit of hair I have left, as seen by most people last night, with the friar tuck going on back there.
The sunroof.
Yeah, thanks. But I did get an extra 20 quid for doing a nose hit. I think we all ended up doing nose hits last night, and that was pretty brutal. I did a nose hit with a stack, which hurt like hell, and then I did a double with these two. Just straight up double nose hit. Michelle. Ooh, I keep knocking stuff over. Michelle,
she instigated that.
Yeah, she did. She started it.
Totally instigated that.
She vapes on a 0.4 ohm coil on a mech mod.
She done it with a PWM.
Or maybe a 2.2 ohm coil. But yeah, she did it with a PWM. She did some pretty good nose hits. Vic did a nose hit. Who else? There's
actually Vic's was quite impressive. I gotta say that. But no, I think the one that took that was it Texas?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That was big.
Or no, Kentucky Vapors.
Kentucky, sorry, yeah.
Yeah. He did a good one. Looked like a comp hit.
That was amazing.
But we had a good giggle. A lot of fun last night.
I missed this one. Apparently, Jay Hayes put his big thingy coat on and did a tap dance.
Hey, I missed that.
Yeah, apparently somebody was saying that Jay Hayes put his big, fur coat on and did a tap dance.
Nice. Respect.
Apparently he gave a couple of grand as well, didn't he?
Yeah, I think it worked out to just shy of $3,000 he put in.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that was funny, obviously, Steve as well. Some nice music as well last night, wasn't there?
Not really.
Wow. Then, when it was individual,
Michelle did great. She performed her solo song, which is the last track on her album, which was wonderful. But everything after that kind of went downhill. Chris could play a pretty good guitar, though. I'm not gonna lie.
You ain't too bad.
Chris was jamming out.
Everybody had a guitar in the end. I thought, have I got right stream here?
Yeah, I even had mine.
He's doing his Mike's Max impression.
This is I can imagine Mike's Max on the phone to me with his little earpiece and giving it. You alright, Mike? Yeah. Are you sure? Are you busy? No, I'm just playing Guitar Hero. Oh, are you sure? Yeah, carry on. That's all I can hear sometimes. What level do you play on, Mike?
Expert.
Fuck you know.
Can you play Through the Fire and the Flames?
No, I can't do that one on Expert. I can do that one on Advanced, but not on Expert.
I think Emily's got you beat there then.
Yeah, more than likely. But I have done the Arch Enemy one. What's it called? War Eternal. I've done that one on Expert 100%.
Very nice.
I've got Jeremy Beadle hands. I've got really small hands, so I can't get the blue one. Is it the one that's right round the other side?
That's why I play the live, which uses...
Oh, he's off to get his guitar.
Oh, no.
That controller. So you've got the 6 buttons there for the frets.
Oh.
Ah, no wonder you can do it then.
Oh, cheating.
That's the latest controller for the Guitar Hero games.
Have you got stickers on it?
No.
Oh, mate, you got to have stickers on it. Even Mo's got stickers on his one.
No. Mine's as it came out of the box.
Woo.
I bet you saved box as well. It's under your bed.
No, it's actually down behind the bed.
You couldn't get enough with porno mags in.
No, they're holding the mattress up.
All together.
It's a sticky situation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
But look, for obviously Zan and Gail and obviously Chris and Mo, such an amazing thing to do 24 hours straight.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. Mate, there was warriors. They soldiered through it. At about R5, I was like a little bit... People in chat were saying, someone give Jay a prod, and I'd see it and I'd like, yeah, mate, don't worry. But by 20 past 6, I was like, oh, God.
Yeah, I think it was about R4 I actually turned in.
Well, that was my plan to come on roughly about 5 o'clock, but I was running backwards and forwards to the toilet. I knew I couldn't start early on the stream because it doesn't end very well for me if I start early. And I knew I couldn't have a beer.
You can have a beer anytime. It's a live stream. It's a party.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
I cracked open a litre bottle of fucking whiskey last night. 10-year-old Bowman. I probably drank about that much out of it.
See, I'd have done it all.
Oh. At 5, no, what was it? About 5.
I was filling that with whiskey last night.
Wow.
Oh.
About 5:05 in the morning, I had some leftover biryani that I made for tea. Fucking hell, that was hot. I paid for it this morning.
A biryani hot?
Yeah, mate, I put loads of fucking...
Really?
I put loads of spice. It's homemade. I made it.
It's not like it's Uncle Ben's.
I was going to say, how do you know it was a biryani then?
Because he made it.
Yeah.
It's like saying, how do you know it's a proper ham sandwich?
Yeah, how do you know it's cheese on? How do you know it's cheese on toast? Mm.
What's your favourite cheese?
Oh God!
how do you know if this crumpet's cooked?
Just don't ask Nick.
Oh, God. It wasn't bad. I'm not gonna lie. I'd do it again.
Bit dirty.
Just to spite you.
Yeah, well,
Good evening, JTH reviews.
We'll fucking live stream that shit. Don't worry about that.
Fair enough. Well, as long as we could raise money for it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, but it was absolutely fantastic for him how they got through, and the amount of money as well. And it's just so nice, you know. Sometimes there's a lot of drama in this community. It's so nice that everybody came together, and it's not the first time really. They've helped out a lot of people, but two great causes, Mind and also Mary Claire, isn't it?
Mary Curie, yeah.
Marie Curie.
Mary Curie, I said Mary Claire. Absolutely fantastic charities.
They are so underpaid for the work that they do. They looked after my father-in-law.
Yeah.
Like,
but with that Mary Curie, they don't only look after the patient as well. They look after the family.
They're there for support.
Yeah.
They're so well underpaid. So underpaid for what they do. They're like, you know, they take such a decent weight load of like responsibilities. You know, instead of like, they'll do shit to help you out around the house so you can spend that precious time that you need. Mm-hmm. That's, you know, not going to be that much longer. And they, like, you know, but do you know what? You've got to take your hat off to them sort of people because it must affect them. It must do.
It's got to. I mean, they get to know the people and the families on a personal level.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, personal. Like some of them actually stop round and stop overnight on a spare bed in a spare room, and you know, it's just fucking phenomenal what they do. It really is.
Especially obviously the round, like you said, they round them all the time, and they're going to be helping the person who is sadly suffering, and then obviously the round sadness quite a lot of the time as well. It must take a lot on them.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it must take its toll.
I mean, they were absolutely brilliant when my brother-in-law was ill with cancer. Absolutely brilliant, helping my sister out no end. But, I mean, luckily, my brother-in-law, he hasn't beat it, but he's in remission because the type of cancer he's got is incurable. But to be in actual remission for, what is it, say 7 or 8 years now, yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he had ended up having stem cell treatment.
Wow.
John Christian, you bastard.
I was waiting for you to notice that.
You absolute bastard.
What's he done?
Called me Calvin. Good evening, Mike, Nick, little bro, and Calvin.
It's
You've done it again. It's fucking cover.
It's a good job we're only doing an hour, because if he were on, it'd be 2.
Oh shit.
And also, I'd say what were another good thing. Obviously, you all know that I suffer from bipolar as well, and it was just nice that a lot of us casters who were on there discussed their own mental health of how things have suffered them. And I think obviously the people who watch your videos, you just think you're just that person who does reviews or lives. I think it was nice for them to see that how we are.
Mm. Very special shout out to Jay.
It's if the hat fits and all that, yeah. Well, whoever you, like, if you was watching it about 3-4 o'clock, then obviously I had my little bit where I explained quite a bit of what's going on with me recently. Like, you know, it was kind of a relief, you know, to have people that was there listening, and obviously I had a bit of whiskey, so it gave me the minerals, I suppose. I wouldn't have done it otherwise, but it was one of them things that I've got a lot off my chest, and it was nice to have the support in chat from the casters. It was really good, like, you know, because you don't normally talk about it otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You bottle it all up, and it's only the people that are close to you, like my wife, she takes a lot of it. She takes a lot of it, like, you know, which I don't mean to do a lot of the time. It's just one of them things, but it was just good.
Thing to you. It
was just good to get it out off my chest a little bit, and it was just good talking about it and having people that was in the chat talking. I when I was saying it, like, other people was mentioning in chat the things that, like, they let them open up and let them say a few words, like, in chat as well, which, if anything, like, you know, that's like amazing, because it give them a bit of confidence so they could do it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know what them guys done last night? It was fucking amazing.
And the thing about us as men, we were saying earlier, it's us as men, you have to be like that manly man and not say things and tell how your actual feelings are. And I think how much of a lot of people are just opened up of how life is.
See, the thing is, for men, it's like, it's hard. Men don't really show emotions like that. I know I don't. That's for sure. I don't. It all builds up and builds up like a pressure cooker, and then it'll blow, and then it'll be all right for a little while, and then it'll build up. You know, it's just having that, you know,
but even
support around you and that.
Even if you start a conversation, you know, even if you get someone thinking about mental health issues in chat or watching a replay or anything like that, even if it affects one person, you know, that's making a difference. And I feel like spilling your guts last night may have helped several people just get a load off their chest as well, and it started a conversation about people's mental health issues, or even people that have been affected by mental health issues, you know, someone in their family. And even if it affects one person, I feel like that is your contribution. That's you're making a difference.
It's a job well done. Like, it helps someone else, like, feel that they can talk about it as well, which is the thing that we need to do.
Yep.
You know, we need to support more people,
like they're not on their own.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, a lot of it is like you do feel alone because you don't know who you can talk to. You don't. You just don't. Especially, like, I'm not saying it's like males. It's different. It's totally different. They're not emotionally connected like that. For me personally, anyway. Other people might be, but my emotions are like, it's really weird. I don't let them come out as such. But if I do, it's normally in an angry way, rather than, you know. But yeah.
Well, again, my brother-in-law is going through the mental health side of things at the moment, because basically since his diagnosis and his treatment and that, he's not been able to get a job again. As soon as you mention on an application form that he's got the cancer, which, as I said, is incurable, no one wants to know. They will not hire him.
And the trouble as well is nowadays the way the benefit system works, they're the best to then say to you, you are fit for work.
He is not actually entitled to claim a penny, which is ridiculous. I mean, my sister's going out to work. She's having to do sort of like 13, 14-hour days in a pub to be able to pay the rent and that. And they're still struggling to pay for the food and the rest of the bills.
Yeah.
Because he's not entitled to claim anything.
Because he's actually able to work, but no one will employ him.
Yeah.
Well, technically, medically, yes, he is able to work, but because of the type of cancer he has, he's got blood and bone cancer.
Right.
So, and also with the treatment that you have with the chemo and the radiotherapy, that kills your immune system.
Mm.
So he is susceptible to every single type of cold that comes around. And of course, he's got kids still that are at university and college.
Bring it out.
So as soon as they come home from uni and that, they bring the bugs with them.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, he's only got to pass a kid in the street, and he's got the cold that kid's got.
Mm.
And
We
because
have,
of that,
obviously, I've got 3 young kids, and obviously my wife had cancer, and her immune system's way down, so she's the first one to get it.
yeah, it is real shit. It's just, unfortunately, it's a reality of the way things are at the moment. People will not hire you when you're in that state.
Obviously, because he's having this rejection, that's going to then bring on mental health issues, where he's
Yep.
going to be in a depression because you feel you're in a hole.
Yep, and also the fact that where my sister's having to work so long, he is actually on his own for all those hours. Because the kids have moved out, as I say, they're at uni and college, so they're staying at uni and college. His eldest daughter has moved out and has moved in with her partner now. So, you know, the flat's empty. He's on his own for, in total, probably about 16 hours out of every single day.
Fucking hell. It's a long time to be alone as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's only so much daytime television you can watch in there.
Yeah, there's only so many reruns of Jeremy Kyle you want to look at.
Yeah, Jeremy Kyle and Judge Judy.
I used to have a thing for Judge Judy.
Oh.
Here's your Photoshop for the week, everybody.
Oh my God, get them
No,
in.
please don't.
Yeah, get them in.
I do not want those images in my head.
Well, we had images of you on fucking Britney Spears' body, so...
We've still got that. That's on the meme of the week.
Mate.
Yeah, cheers for that, whoever that was.
Dan DeMere. What a legend.
We use that as our like play on for the meme of the week.
Oh, cheers.
Everything's based off of, like, on a scale from none to Mike on Britney Spears' body.
Where would Judge Judy come?
Oh, God.
Ooh, bit of Judge.
Oh.
He's a billionaire and all that.
That's true.
You just want to...
He hasn't got long left.
You just want to conk you on the head with a hammer, don't you? Listen to me. Oh, shit.
It's going to haunt my dreams now, thanks.
Can everyone in chat please hashtag the airless badger? Very fucking funny.
That was
He's
another
just
thing as
gonna
well.
draw
On
him
one
out
of
with
my
a
toilet
Sharpie.
runs, only thing that came up on my phone was Vic, where's the what's up?
Yeah.
There's a petition. Someone started a petition that said, kick Vic off of YouTube if the WhatsApp doesn't come out. Or something like that.
Yeah, Vic's not actually able to do a WhatsApp this week.
Yeah, he's been to hospital, hasn't
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
he's only going to be able to put out one video this week, according to his post.
Oh, wow.
he?
He's,
He's got something wrong with his voice, hasn't he?
Yeah, his throat is slightly fuckered, I think.
Wish you all the best, mate.
Yeah,
Speed
definitely.
recovery and everything.
Yeah.
Shall we lighten the mood up and do the meme of the week?
Ooh.
Sure.
Then.
Right,
Let's see what
ready?
we
just
got.
before we do it, I will cue the intro.
Do we get
Memes
to
of
see
the
it?
week!
Can you share the screen when you do it?
No.
There we go, and we are back. Right, it just goes. It's just a picture of the wonderful Mike and Britney Spears. And it goes meme of the week. Right, the first one is Daniel Reese, which is Knights around the Knights table, which they're looking at now. Which is a picture of me, Nick, Mo, Mike, and Jay. I did put the pictures in our chat. So yeah, that one is by Daniel Reese. The next one is by Mobro, which is the VW Beetle. That's the one with the small wheels at the front and big wheels at the back. The next one is You Can't Beat a Mech and a Pussy by Ben Bennett, with a picture of us in the back. That was all to do with Mike last week because he had his cat on the side while stroking it. You can't beat a mech and a pussy. And the winner voted, you weren't here that time, sorry, Jay, which is the Warrior RDA on a train.
I just thought that was really funny.
Looks really good. I actually thought I liked the Knights Round the Table and also the pussy, but we went with the train. So the winner is Bill Landers. Bill Landers. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you get over to the main page. There's loads to be done this week, especially with Jay missing all his facial hair and stuff.
Get those screenshots in.
Yeah. Can I have 12 bottles of bleach, please?
Just strap a badger to your chin. Just like, wear one. Oh, and the two spots, oh. Someone needs to Photoshop Jay's head on Steve Carell's body from the 40-Year-Old Virgin. That's for sure. That is for sure.
The sad thing at the minute, I don't think the actual show's going to be able to come up live on YouTube, is it?
What's that? The 24-hour?
Yeah, the 24-hour. I don't think they're going to be
Still
able to
rendering.
do it.
Yeah, it's still rendering at the minute.
It'll take about a week.
They were saying they're not quite sure if they could do it or not.
I think captured 24 hours.
It's captured 24 and a bit hours. Someone said it in the comments.
Yeah, it's captured 24:09 at the moment. But the most that I've seen, and Bill put it in the chat last night as well, was the most is 12 hours that has actually been uploaded as a constant stream.
No, you see them stupid, fucked up, repeated little things for 24 hours, don't you?
Yeah.
So you must be able to do it. It's just all about having the patience to wait for it.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you... I don't think you were there, Mike. I know you two weren't. Right at the end, we ended up with 58 people actually on the Zoom call.
Yeah, I was there.
You were there?
Yeah.
Right, I didn't see it because there were that many.
Yeah, I know. There was 3 pages of them.
3 pages of people on, all at the end.
That's amazing.
So Chris and Mobro got right emotional as well, which was it was nice to see. I know how he felt, and obviously Gail and everybody did their bit as well. And then at the end, everybody blew a cloud to finish the show off.
Wow.
Amazing.
58. That must be probably one of the biggest Zoom calls ever.
I would have thought so.
I bet their servers went into meltdown.
Oh my god.
I know Chris updated his Zoom so it could have up to 100 in it.
Well, at one point, we all got kicked out of the Zoom call.
Really?
Yeah, at one point, it sort of like just stopped. But the cast, it's still cast, or streamed, should I say, it's still streamed. But the only thing you could hear was Em and Chris in the background going... And then it all came back on and we all had to go back in.
That's the thing, like with those 24-hour streams, you go into it with such a grandiose plan, like, oh, I'm going to have this person on now, and then this person on, then this person on, and then it just all goes to shit the day of. Like they said they tried to plan it out, but people just kept popping in and popping out and just kind of doing whatever.
Yeah.
Well, it was good because like there was plenty of people in, like a constant steady flow of people, like with minimum of 5 or 6 at any one point.
Yeah, I think I even see Bogan in there this morning at some point.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah, Bogan won at 11.
Yeah.
But that was really cool. It's a worldwide event, you know. Like when I was on, it was past midnight. It was about 1 a.m. when I was on your guys' time, and then people kept popping in from like the West Coast or Central and West Coast America, and it was pretty early for them. So like they could stay on until 7, 8, 9 in the morning for you guys, which is really cool. Keeps the motion going, you know, so no one gets worn out.
Yeah. I know it was a good stream. It was a good stream.
Yeah, really good. Like you said,
it was
there
well.
were plenty,
It was
plenty of people in there.
Yeah, and it was well received as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like I said, at the end, they even opened it up for everybody in chat. So there were just random people who watch us and stuff like that just coming in. Who were absolutely fantastic.
Jay looks like he's just finished a 9-month deployment on a submarine. I actually have hair, thank you very much. And they are eyebrows, just about.
I think they meant you're really pale and you're full of semen. Wait, what?
Whoa. What?
It's just the way you sat.
Hashtag after show. There you go.
Prick.
Welcome back, Jay.
I know. Fucking bully or us. Fucking hell.
Oh,
So we're getting into like the last 15 minutes of it. I don't know if you lads want to touch on it. I don't know if you've seen on Facebook. There's been a lot about way the bottles are made and stuff like that. Yeah, but we could talk about it. Sure.
Fucking
Jay's
hell.
got something to say.
So obviously it's been going on about. I've reviewed for Vapeholics. They've come out with the they've done the Nerds, and now this one is Harry Bro. With the actual bottle with the actual like Haribo picture on it and stuff. Yep. And the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I was sent some Moorish Puff popcorn sweets, and I've got like the range, just 4 of them. And there was another big thing that another company actually made this juice, and it was actually distributed by somebody else now, which is Cherish Vapor. Now this company apparently is split from them, but they're still making the juice. They've just changed the labels just a tudgy a little bit, and it's a different recipe. So I have emailed them, and I'm waiting for a call back. But what's your thoughts on this, again, coming around with these labels, where, especially with Vapeholics, I've actually interviewed him about their ferocious flavours and their other stuff. I just think that maybe you could have done the flavours and just kept it under the ferocious flavours without having to call it Harry Bro.
Well, it definitely wanted to get people talking about it, and they sure are.
Yep. I think the companies need to stop going for these.
Of course they do. They know we are having a bad time with fucking appealing to like children labelling and shit like that. And come on, okay, have a jelly baby fucking flavoured juice, but don't call it Harry Bro jelly baby or whatever it is.
Yeah, Vic went off on that on Facebook.
Star Max, and it's the same colour as the fucking bag.
Yep. Well, that's how they do it. Look at Candy King, how they got their start. They ripped off a bunch of labels. Everyone freaked out about it and started talking about it, and now they're part of this industry, and they're not going anywhere because, they rebranded. So, everyone forgave them, except the real people that care about this industry. Because let's face it, you can rebrand all you want, but having candy in the title or anything remotely close to a candy brand name or whatever is not going to fly.
I think one of the good points that Vic put up, what I actually thought to myself, obviously everything that's happening there in America now about aiming towards kids, and obviously us here in the UK, we're quite lucky at the minute of how things are. Something like that could then just trigger something over here where we could start having flavour bans, because it's targeting towards kids. So it's not really helping the vaping community. I know probably Joe Blogs out there wouldn't really associate it to it, but because we're involved in it all the time, you could see how this could maybe then jump to something, or a lobbyist or something like that to go for our government to suddenly say, I tell you what, they're aiming this at kids. Look, it's Harry Bro. Where the juices are really nice from Vapeholics. So for me, they could have just kept it under the ferocious flavour, and that would have been it.
And I think they should have done, to be honest. They should have kept it just under the ferocious flavour.
Because the stuff that they've got is really good, and that's the thing about where somebody's come up with a silly idea by doing that. They did do the Nerds as well. Just use a name. That's all you got to do.
Not even the name. Don't even use the name.
No.
There's no need for that.
No, I meant use the name of the flavour, whatever it is. Like if it were spearmint, whatever. It's like people doing the Millions. I Love VG did the Millions.
What's a squirrel mint?
What?
Did he just say squirrel mint?
No, spearmint.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Squirrel man.
Squirrelman. You have to get it out of his nuts first.
Oh,
There was also joking about blackcurrant Jesus last night as well. Was you on there when they were on about that?
What?
Again, somebody thought that they were on about that in the US. Apparently, you don't get that many blackcurrant vapes or juice and stuff like that.
Almost none.
So somebody thought halfway through that they'd said blackcurrant Jesus. So they all said they could actually bring that in as a line, and I said, well, you could actually call it blackcurrant juice.
Honestly,
it's got to bring the industry down if the people don't start clamping down on it.
Yep, absolutely. And I mean, America has seen a massive, change in their labeling, how people label. Even with Blaz, we took the fruit off of our labels because they were cartoon fruit and they weren't like pictures of fruit or whatever. But even there's no fruit or food on labels anymore. There's no people on labels anymore. There's no cartoons on labels anymore. You can't use anything remotely close to a candy name or a food name. And like font choices are very, very strict. You don't want to use the same font or something close because there's just a million fingers ready to be pointed at your juice company calling them out. And I mean, I don't really necessarily blame them. Like one thing we started doing on the Vape Stew is instead of blacklisting people, we had a golden list. So it was the kind of flip side of that, where we commended certain companies for their actions, whether it be giving back to advocacy groups or just having appropriately labeled and branded products. And I really feel like the whole blacklist thing is going to shine more of a light on those badly branded companies rather than do what we think they're going to do and shame them. It's just going to make them more famous and more popular. And in the end, maybe that was their whole thing to start with. I don't know. But I really feel like we need to kind of just support the companies. Everyone out there, just support the companies that support your industry.
Yeah,
if you want this industry to continue, then you have to support them, the right companies with your money.
Yeah. Because if not, eventually, like we said, it's all going to go to pants.
Right. And we don't want that to happen, now do we?
Well, not over here, not in the UK. Like I said, we've got it pretty damn lucky. Mm-hmm. I know we've got the 2ml tanks and the 10ml bottles, but I think I'd take that over anything that you lot are having to go through.
Yeah, we've said it all along.
Yeah.
But there's no saying that your government wouldn't kind of play along with us as well. Like, oh, well, the U.S. is cutting back on all the e-liquid flavors. Maybe we should too. It's a possibility.
Yeah. Well, I've got to play it because it's a Jay. You have not done what is your favourite cheese.
Oh.
So we will play the intro. Think of your favourite cheese.
Oh my God, we have an intro.
What's your favorite cheese? What's your favorite cheese?
Tell me when it's
Yeah, what's your favorite cheese?
So, Jay, what is your favourite cheese?
Got to be a bit of Red Leicester.
Bit of Red Leicester.
Here he goes with the ginger theme again.
There's no more ginger on him. Look at him.
Well, no, Mike's is fucking 20-year-old fucking blue cheese.
Nothing wrong with a bit of Stilton.
Oh, yeah.
People also think that jingle says "wash your face in cheese."
Bit of Red Leicester. Red Leicester on toast with a little bit of brown sauce underneath as it melts down. It all, oh yeah. Or a Red Leicester, red onion cheese sandwich.
Ooh.
Man, you're making me hungry.
See, a big thing up here north as well is cheese on a plate. I don't mean just like great loads of cheese, but I'm on about great loads of cheese on a plate.
Nick knows about that.
Stick it under the grill.
Oh, not like that.
Yeah, stick it under the grill, and then make it all hard, and then a couple of slices of bread and butter.
Nick had a ploughman's when you came over last time, didn't you? Like,
It was great.
Ploughman's.
proper, like, cheese board, like, everything.
Oh, I love that.
Oh,
I'd rather that than a sweet. You know, like a cheesecake roll like
Yeah,
that. I'd
definitely.
rather have a cheese board.
That
Yeah.
pickle stuff was really good. It
that piccalilli. Oh, we had some English piccalilli. Yeah.
was nice.
Anything that's fucking luminous does not need to be eaten.
No.
It was nice.
Oh, I
It
don't
is
like
nice.
piccalilli.
It's
I like
really good.
Branston pickle. Branston's
Nick,
nice.
yeah, you had some of that as well. Nick got really spoilt when he came here by my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
But they don't get that in the US. Here, try some piccalilli.
Mate,
It's
well, we
luminous
had,
green.
well, I'm sure she only
Yeah,
done it to show off because we haven't fucking had it since.
I'll have to come over more often.
Oh, shit.
Hard and cheesy. There's a joke in there somewhere.
Hard and cheesy.
I liked it how Jay said that Mike's is going to be blue and white. Just scrape it off, you'll be fine.
Fuck's like Jared.
Talking about you just made him truly sound like it. He's full as...
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
That's another juice.
Okay, no.
There was also talking about on that live stream, somebody come up to Chris, I remember she was an Australian lady, and she had chocolate bacon.
I'm into that.
And apparently it tasted really nice. So what they said was it was a chocolate bacon woman. So if you abbreviate it was a CBW.
Quality.
Imagine walking up to Chris and going, "Do you want a CBW?" No, they're not. Not in the middle of Expo, anyway. So you're all set to come to Expo, aren't you, Nick?
No, I haven't booked it yet, but that's the plan.
Oh, we didn't talk about that either. You went to a show last week, didn't you?
Oh yeah,
How was that?
it was all right. It wasn't terrible. It was a good time just hanging out with my friends. I got to hang out with Demo Vapes, or Dr. Demo as we call him now, and my friend Corey, aka Poon Sauce McNasty.
Ooh.
Yes, that's his online handle.
Yeah,
But yeah, go ahead, Mike.
I was going to say, wasn't Pone Sauce on yesterday as well?
Poon Sauce?
Yeah. I'm sure he was on for some of it.
I don't know. Maybe when I was not there, but in either case, yeah, it was a good time. Hung out with those guys, just walked around the show a little bit, and got some new stuff. That's where I got this beautiful, beautiful Juma.
That looks lovely.
Oh, it's so nice. This is actually, it's wood. Look how polished that is. That's like shiny, shiny.
So,
But
so was it mainly juice or was it hardware or?
I think Poon Sauce put it best. He said that it was 65% Cibida, because there was like 4 major big sponsors, and they were all Cibida companies. Then there was about 25% juice and 10% hardware.
Oh.
So the hardware that was there wasn't bad. It was Overpowered Mods, Alliance Tech Vapor, BT Customs, Mamas, Immortal Mods was there. Aspire was there, but it was Aspire e-cigs, and Aspire e-cig is not really Aspire. There's 2 different companies going on. Like Aspire e-cigs is like the juice line and the hookahs and some of the hardware stuff. Like it's different, but it doesn't matter. In any case, the hardware was good though. Like it was decent stuff. I got a custom drip tip made from Gator Board. He does drip tips right there on the spot. He cuts them.
Live. I see
Yeah,
that.
live.
That's fucking awesome.
Which is really cool.
That
That's a
is
great idea. That.
wicked.
Yeah, it was awesome. But yeah, it wasn't a bad little show. It was fairly small, but
I
it
think
was a nice little couple days vacation.
I think they should do that over here.
I think so too.
Well, Bessie does
It's,
it. He's Bessie's,
I mean, like at a show, so
So,
you
yeah.
can. There's loads of resins, and you can just go right. I want a bit out of that one, bang, and I want it for this,
yeah.
Yep.
bang, there and then done. Amazing.
You could have it in the build area, couldn't you?
Yeah, you so could. Because there's so many times I've been wanting to get a certain colour drip tip for a certain colour setup, and you can never fucking find them. You know?
Right.
That's so... Oh, mate, that's such a good idea.
Yeah. To be able to watch your own drip tip being made. You could charge a little bit extra as well, couldn't you?
Well, yeah, yeah. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind being charged a little bit extra if it was being made in front of me. I just find that shit fascinating.
He was charging $25 per tip. So it's like £17.
Yeah, 18,
Yeah,
17, 18.
More or less about average. for a
Speaking
custom tip.
of Cibadere, there was
Fully custom.
there was the big show on this weekend, wasn't there? The big Cibadere and
Yeah.
hemp show.
Oh,
Was this the one that Tom...
Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard it went down really well.
good.
So
he'll be
Yeah.
doing more.
yeah,
I might have to go to the next one.
they do it at Vape Fest. Oh, okay. So someone makes strip tips at Vape Fest. Nice. It's a bit far for me though. Where is it,
It's a
Mike?
Vape Fest, I didn't
Vape
see it.
Fest, that's Shrewsbury.
Yeah, mate, that's fucking far. It was a good crack. Don't get me wrong. It was good there, but it was far.
Yeah, me and Mark went.
Yeah, I mean,
I camped over with the kids and that, but
from me, Vape Fest is about 4.5 hours drive.
yeah, it's far. I towed a fucking trailer tent, right, and obviously you can't do the speed limit with a trailer.
No.
Yeah, you have to go a little bit slower.
It was. I went. I don't think was it last year or year before. I went, and I didn't. It was the year before, and it were actually quite dead when we went for the Sunday, and it were quite dead.
Yeah, a couple of my mates actually own a vape shop in Shrewsbury, and they've told me don't bother going to Vape Fest. It's just a glorified bring and buy sale.
I tell you what, there were some top end mods there. There were like an Italian maker there, and they were like 450 quid for a mod.
Wow.
Nice stuff. Well, we're up to that hour mark, lads.
Yeah.
What
Fair
we're doing?
enough.
Wow.
Oh, it
Wow.
clicked, didn't it?
It does go quick.
Oh, it's about to start snowing here any minute now.
Shut up. Is it really?
Yeah.
We've had our fucking like dusting.
Man, we've
We
been.
had a dusting that was like on top of a cape, just that little white bit. That's all we had.
That's it. Oh man.
Everything's shut down.
Come over here. We're about to get 2 feet of snow tonight.
Mate, over here, like, it just shuts the whole fucking country down. A leaf on the track, shut the trains down. A fucking heat wave, the tracks are bending, shut the trains down. Snow on the track, shut the trains down. Country comes to a standstill.
Yeah, it's true.
Yep.
I actually quite like it though, me.
No.
What, snow or shutting the country down?
Shut it when the snow comes and the country just goes, oh, we can't go outside now, it's snowing.
He gets his snow boot on.
What, have only got one leg?
Yeah, you start hopping around, don't you?
Yeah, there's one-footed man coming.
Big foot. It ain't big feet.
We've got a big storm coming, haven't we, as well?
Freya, she's already here.
I don't think it's quite come up this way.
It's a bit windy where I am at.
Yeah, is it?
That came down from Scotland because Vic had it last night.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got it tomorrow, and there's meant to be more high winds towards the end of the week as well down here.
Woo! Get your kites out.
No, I'm not guilty because I'm not having a curry this week.
Sounds
Why
like
did I
you had
know that
before
was
the show
coming?
started?
Ah, what, the wind? The farting symphony over there.
Yeah, definitely not looking forward to tomorrow
Why?
because I'm driving coach load of kids down to the south coast.
Oh, on the coast as well, so it's going to be fucking all open, isn't it?
Yep,
Just be safe.
yep. So first drop off is at a little tiny fishing port. when they go off and do their little geography field study things. And then second pickup or second drop off is on top of a cliff.
Oh, well, I know they're probably little fuckers, but make sure you get them nice and safe to wherever they're going to. And look after yourself on the windy roads. Driving a bus in the wind or coach is fucking unbelievable.
Tell me about it.
Mate, it blows you everywhere. So when I used to drive a bus, I used to take it around the M25 to go and do a school pickup. And it was just quicker to go around the M25. Getting on the M25, mate, I'm fucking fighting against the wheel sometimes on one side because it's just blowing you over constantly.
Yep. That's it. The high-sided vehicles act like a sail. You just catch the wind and you go wherever.
But on the flip side of it, I used to see how fast I could go around a roundabout, see if we could get the wheels off the floor. Good fun, man.
Vaping with Ken. Mike's going to drop him off a cliff.
Mike's going to drop him off the cliff, open the door. There you go.
It's like when you watch that things on Facebook, you know, like in India, and they're going around a great big, like a great big truck or something, and it's the road's just as wide as the truck.
Mate.
Yep.
That shit is crazy. And then you can see the bits of rock just falling out underneath the truck. Oh, that one made it. Wonder if the next one's going to, and all the rocks are dropping down. Fuck it.
That's not what you want to do. You get some people who go around actual mountains like that. I'm so scared of heights.
So I drift, like, when we was doing a bit of work when I was younger, we drift from the UK, obviously we caught the boat over to France. We drove from like France to Africa, and we had to go through the mountains in between France and Spain.
Pyrenees.
Mate, it was unbelievable. You literally had a barrier this fucking big. Well, I don't know what the fucking... There was no point in having the barrier, mate, because a lorry wheel's bigger than the barrier. If you was going, you was going. It was just crazy. And when you're going down, you say you drive up there half an hour and you look down and it's just... boom. Just a road cut out, like, it's just fucking mad. Yeah, and then you go through the clouds, and all of a sudden, like, it's all snowy and all that shit. Go through the clouds, bang, there's a fucking village up there, sun shining and everything.
Arriba! Loads of people who like loads of...
It's mad.
Welcome to paradise.
Yeah. A cold paradise.
I didn't mean it literally. Right then.
Right.
It's that
Hi,
time.
everyone.
We're waiting for the school teacher to tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's about time. Oh, wait.
Can I go for a wee?
Did you know I was going to say that? Please don't go to the toilet. Do you want me to slip? A hallway pass. Oh,
No, you can't, Joe. You've been 3 times already.
But I've got
All right,
I've got the 2 bob bits.
All right. Jules is taking off, so that means we got to go. We're losing our moderators, so thank you guys so much for joining us. If anyone wants to say goodbye, now's your time to speak up.
Thank you very much to everybody in chat for looking after us and all our moderators. Without you, this is no show at all. Thank you so much. And we will see you next week, same time, same bat channel.
Ta-da.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Nice one, guys.
Bye.
Cheers. Thank you very much.